Before we start today's video, I want to take a few seconds to announce my new partnership with GamerSupps. I will leave a link to GamerSupps' website down below in the description box. Head over there, check them out, and if you find something you like, using offer code Pyro will not only save you 10%, but it will also help support this channel. Hello everyone, and welcome to another Pyro Gaming video. Christopher Barrett, who is Destiny 2's new project lead, continues to drop info bombs over on Twitter. Let's go ahead and take a look at some that he's dropped over the past week. So first up, we have a Twitter user by the name of Bubba who asked Christopher Barrett, will there ever be hidden items for us to find in the environment again? He's of course referring to things like Dead Ghost, Siva fragments, and calcified fragments. Christopher Barrett responded simply, yep. Now I think with Destiny 2's current state, there's not a lot of reasons to sign in and go and play the game for hours upon hours, so adding collectibles back into the game is nothing but a good thing in my book. And it will be interesting to see whether or not they also add Grimoire back into the game with these collectibles. So, moving on, a Twitter user by the name of Mustafa asked Christopher Barrett if they will be doing a live stream with Deej in the near future, to which Christopher Barrett replied simply, it seems inevitable, yes. I personally feel like a live stream sit down with Deej and Christopher Barrett discussing the future of the game would be very beneficial for everybody. I don't think that anybody can say that that would be a bad thing, so hopefully this does actually happen and we get to see this very soon. Moving on to our next question, a Twitter user by the name of Callan asked Christopher Barrett, are we going to be able to change the armor type in the near future? He is referring, of course, to the ability to change resilience, recovery, and mobility on a specific armor type. Christopher Barrett replied with, yes, this is a feature of Masterwork Armor. Masterwork Armor, of course, is dropping in the January 30th update, and I'm personally really looking forward to it. There's nothing more disheartening than not being able to customize the stats on your armor and having to run mobility just because it looks better. So I'm personally really looking forward to being able to make every single armor set in the entire game into recovery armor. Our next bit of info comes from a Twitter user named Adam who asked, will there ever be hidden quests like Black Spindle or Outbreak Prime again? Christopher Barrett replied simply, yep. Now if you guys never played Destiny 1, or maybe you just never got Black Spindle or Outbreak Prime, those quest lines were some of the most fun things to do in the entire game, especially Black Spindle. I'll never forget waking up on the morning that Black Spindle was discovered within the community. The Lost to Light mission was the daily heroic mission, and somebody figured out that there was an alternate path that you can take to go find a big taken version of Taniks, essentially, in what was once a strike-only area. Of course, if you did this fast enough, then you were rewarded with the potential of getting a legendary ship, but you also got, most importantly, Black Spindle, which became one of the best raid DPS weapons in the entire game. And then you have Outbreak Prime, which you obtained by completing several tasks within the Wrath of the Machine raid after Rise of Iron came out. Outbreak Prime's quest was very fun, even including certain aspects of having to read binary. So, I mean, I'm really looking forward to seeing what these guys can do with these exotic type quests in Destiny 2 to make them more interesting and engaging. And our next question comes from Twitter user Rabe Aziz, who asked Christopher Barrett, is there going to be any more exotics returning from Destiny 1? Christopher Barrett replied, yes, new exotics are a higher priority, but we'll be bringing back some old favorites too. Now I'm going to tell you guys right off the bat, I would not count on things like Invective, Icebreaker, possibly not even Gallarhorn coming back anytime soon, if ever, into Destiny 2. The reason being is because in hindsight, those weapons were considered to be broken in Destiny 1 for their various reasons. Some Destiny 1 exotic weapons that I definitely can see make a return though would be things like Suros Regime, which would fit in very well with the current auto rifle meta, as well as something like, say, Hawkmoon, the exotic hand cannon, since Destiny 2 only has one current exotic hand cannon and it is not very good. Now that being said, I can see Bungie making that Hail Mary attempt to throw in something like, say, Gallarhorn or The Last Word, or something that's really going to get people excited, just to get some of those Destiny 1 players back into Destiny 2. Now, bringing old exotics forward into Destiny 2 has been a topic of a lot of debate. Some people say focus on new exotics, we don't want the same old exotics, we want new ones, and other people say the exact opposite. We don't want these new crap exotics, why are you giving me a Sturm when you could just give me a Last Word or a Thorn? Now me personally, as long as the Destiny 1 exotics that they bring back into Destiny 2 are actually meaningful and they don't break them, looking at you Telesto, they took away the only perk that made Telesto viable in my opinion, but as long as they're not breaking the weapons to bring them forward, I'm okay with them bringing back some of the good ones. Now if you brought back Dragon's Breath into Destiny 2, you wasted your time, you wasted my time, you wasted an exotic slot in my collection. That's the kind of stuff that I would have a problem with. Now if you brought truth back to Destiny 2 and kept it exactly how it is right now in Destiny 1 with aggressive tracking as well as proximity detonation to targets, then that would absolutely be a great exotic from Destiny 1 for you to bring forward that I don't think would be too overpowered. So again, if the exotics from Destiny 1 can fill a void in Destiny 2, I'm all for it. Otherwise, I would prefer to have just new exotics all around. And that, my friends, is going to bring this video to an end. Drop a comment in the box below, let me know which one of these little news tidbits you're most looking forward to, and I will talk to you guys in the next video. If you enjoyed this video, though, click like if you're new to the channel, click subscribe, and if you are already subscribed, I fucking love you. Thank you guys so much for watching, and take care.